Pembrokeshire People First annual report. This report is for April 2019 to March 2020, but we need to start at the end. PPF entered lockdown a week before the rest of Wales because we wanted to keep everyone safe. Within a week, we had a full online timetable and a plan for phone calls, mail, and care package. Everything went online, including manager committees and staff meetings. We are incredibly proud of our staff who made PPF a safe place through lockdown and into the future.
So what is PPF? It is all about empowering people with a learning disability and or autistic people to make sure there is real choice, getting involved, getting voices heard, learning new skills, making a difference. It is about living life fully. This report is going to talk about what we have done.
Strategic work.
We are a big part of Pembrokeshire Learning Disability Strategy. Our members help develop it. Our staff and members help put it together, and now we are helping to make it happen. It brings real benefit for people in Pembrokeshire and makes sure people are the centre of everything. It's a real change for us all. It's a good thing and we're exciting.
The Dream Team is a regional group of people with learning disabilities, committed to ensuring there is nothing about us without us and promoting the LD Charter. You can see the charter at ldcharter.com. Julia Morgan MS for Deputy Minister for Health and Social Care formally launched the charter at the Pembrokeshire County Show in August 2019. Many people signed up that day, including the Chief Executive of Pembrokeshire County Council and First Minister Mark Drayford.
We have also been delighted, along with Karen Davis from Pembrokeshire County Council, to develop an LD Champions project. This sees people with a learning disability pay for their work in the area like employment and community. We get involved with PCC plans, including the new day opportunities and plans to help college leavers to remain in the area. We meet regularly with senior staff, which is great. We were chuffed this year to arrange a service level agreement, which is a regular sum of money to help us with this. Last year, our members sat on many boards, including West Wales Regional Partnership Board, where James Tyler is a user rep, at the Three Counties Learning Disability Programme Group, at the Pembrokeshire Learning Disability Partnership Board, Pembrokeshire Voices for Equality, and the ASC Stakeholder Group.
In 2019 to 2020, PPF worked with other people, including linking with AWW and IROL, other advocacy providers who share our values, with the Resilience Hub and with Pembrokeshire People First and Barod in the Easy Read project Planet Easy Read. It is great to work with other people. Our members told us they wanted to do this in our manifesto.
Advocacy. We work with commissioning, the Resilience Hub and the Regional Advocacy Strategy Group to make sure qualified, independent advocacy is available to all people with LD and autism. In autumn 2019, we were pleased that the Resilience Hub was given the contract to run independent professional advocacy in Ceredigion, and one of our advocates worked 3 days a week there. PPF advocacy has continued to be extremely busy throughout the year, alongside developing plans to transfer our advocacy team to another provider in 2021 to make sure it carried on. Ask us.
It was the last year of our National Lottery funded autism project. Emma Wishart and Alice Jones developed amazing training which was delivered across the county and beyond. We also made links with the new integrated autism service and ran a few social events for autistic people. As the project came to an end, we developed plans to create the Matrix Centre, a centre just for autistic people, and we're looking for funding.
Self-advocacy groups.
PPF men and women's group are very popular at Johnson Institute. We love working with others in our groups, like Art Care. The end of this year sadly saw Ness Davis, who ran our drop-in and many other projects, leaving for a new job. The trustees and the management committee misses you, Ness, and wish you well.
Counselling.
We had a counsellor half a day a week thanks to Horsatory Charity to work with members.
Easy read.
In 2019-20, PPF carried on with planning Easy Read with Ballard and Carmarthen People First, providing easy read documents co-made by people with learning disability.
Gaming.
Our very popular gaming club funded by BC Children in Need is where people with a learning disability and autism can come and play console games and meet new people. We are always busy and it's great fun.
Moving on.
In Moving On, one of our biggest, most successful projects, we teach life skills such as cooking, managing money and much more to people who are working towards more independent lifestyles. We focus on relationships and how to manage your feelings. We think that managing your feelings and learning the skills needed to help you say how you feel are very important. We also learn about relaxations and how to calm down when we are worried. We are grateful to Pembrokeshire County Council for funding this through supporting people.
Young Moving On.
Our youth group, also funded by BBC Children in Need, is continuing to be a great success.
Training.
We continue to deliver quality member-led trainings including LD awareness, autism awareness and acceptance. The training includes members' personal experience and was always praised. We always want to do more training. PPF members are passionate about talking about the challenges of living with a learning disability or autism, but also the important role they play in their communities and the many talents they bring.
Fun run.
One great thing we did this year was a 5k fun run at Oakwood. It raised over £1,000 and it was great fun for us all. When COVID is over, we want to do it again. Big thanks to Oakwood and to Maya for organising it.
Tippool.
Our research project about older people with a learning disability was a bit tricky this year with staff change, but we are pleased that this important work funded by the ICF project continue under the capable wings of Bridget Smith.
Health Check Champions.
Another ICF project is Health Check Champions, employing 4 people with learning disabilities to promote importance of annual health checks, including PPF's own Courtney Poupard.
Funding.
It would be wrong for the trustees to write a report without mentioning funding. This year has been difficult, especially in the funded for one-to-one advocacy. Thank you to supporting people and ICF funded and our grant funders. As the year ends, our funded seems more stable, and thanks should go to all the staff and freelancers who have worked so hard to write bids. We are very aware that being really safe with our funded is a dream for our type of organisations. These challenges will only get worse given the circumstances our country is in.
Money.
If you want to see a full set of accounts, ask Jen or Karen. This is just a rough guide. We did well this year for getting money in. Our income was just over £457,000. But remember, a lot of this is for projects that needs to be spent in the next year. For example, we may get money in March that needs to be spent in April. It's not that we have loads of spare cash.
We got that money we earned from training, Its events, eatery, etc. about £54,000. Grants about £147,000. ICF project about £205,000, but a lot of that got paid to other organisations or projects. Funding and donations about £6,000. SLA 25,000. Moving on, about £42,000. Advocacy about 14,000. Other money about 4,000.
We spent just over 371,000. This is how we spent it. Wages, tax and pensions about 258,000. ICF projects about 60,000, but there were lots more ICF payments to other organisations in the next year. The rest was on projects, rent, office costs and things like insurance and traveller's expenses.
Staff.
We have had some staff change this year. We sadly said goodbye to Josie, Ness, Pete and Emma. We sadly miss you all. We said hello to John and Bridget this year and they are great.
Volunteers.
We can do what we do without our fabulous volunteers, including Renee, who suddenly left PPF this year. Thank you, everyone. And most of all, thank you to our brilliant members. We have over 380 members and every single one plays a big part in PBF. Thanks.
In a normal year, our annual report would have a big list of people we want to say thank you to. Because we work with so many amazing people, charities, teams and groups. But this isn't a normal year. So we just want to say a great big thank you to everyone.
Finally, a word about the staff team. We can only repeat what we said last year, as it is even more true for this year. Our staff juggled lots of things. The trustees and management committee gives staff the job of keeping PPF on the road. Day to day, they do brilliantly. There have been lots of personal challenges this year, and the way in which the staff supported each other shows PPF is all about kindness and gentleness. The trustees are very grateful.